Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing the weekly readings for the week of April 13th through April, you know what, before I get started, hello. Welcome back to my channel. That's what she said. And today I'm going to do the weekly energies for April 13th through April 19th. I'm going to, I've got two oracle decks and two tarot decks. Both the oracle decks are centered around the divine feminine. I'm going to pull some divine guidance from the Magdalene Oracle, and I will, from the Divine Feminine, pull some guides for the week, and then I'll be using the Good Tarot and the Light Seers Tarot for clarification on the divine guidance. So let me set these to the side here so I have some room to pull cards. And we'll start with the divine guidance for the week. I'm going to be doing the guidance for 4 different areas, just because probably it's a general reading, so I want to give some some definition, because it can't be for a person, but some detail, and I'm separating it between, your personal life, home, love, romance, work, money. So we'll have our divine guidance in those 4 areas. Personal life. Well, that's too many. All the cards want to come out. They're so home life. Love, romance. And career, work, money. Okay, so personal ascension. And after this past week we've had a Passover and Easter. Ascension is very good on the personal level. Gratitude in the home life. It's such a pretty card. And then we have the Messenger for the love, romance, and look at that, the heart shape, and that's the divine guidance in love and romance. And then, oh, interesting, for work, career, money, we have family. So I've got more cards that are coming out here, and I'm just trying to make room. Okay, so on a personal side, we've got divine guidance for ascension, meaning that, looking within and where is the next space for you to move forward, to get to the higher level. Everybody's at a different spot, and everybody can move higher. So this week is about personally finding your level, your ascension level, if anything. And which I think is a really good thing. Since a lot of people, I don't want to say everybody, a lot of people are sheltering in place, which can get on people's nerves. And your divine guidance is gratitude for what you do have, not what you don't, whether it be not enough space, not enough things that you want, For some people, not enough time, even though they can't go anywhere. Gratitude for what you have, for who's around you, and for everything in your life that you have right now that has come to you, which has come to you through your efforts that you've done up until this point. So complete gratitude for that. On the love romance side, we have the Messenger, which again, messages come from within, though they can come from without. But excuse me, I'm going to have a little bit of water here. Because and then I try to breathe the water, which, that's always fun, right? Breathing water. What I was going to say is, you need to love yourself. So you need to shine brightly, which I'm phrasing this badly. Hold on. So the Messenger, for your love life, you need to love yourself first so that you can shine brightly and attract those that you want in your life. And if they're already in your life, that's fine, because you want to shine light on them and show them how much they are loved. You want to be a being of life, if you will, which comes with, I think kind of goes into this ascension part. But you want to be the message of love. So in your personal life, in love life, be the messenger of love for the love that you want to have. Now, the family, for the career and money. And I'm just looking at that tree. It's all full of hearts and stars. And I'm guessing that this really has to do also with our sheltering in place right now. And the fact that a lot of people, if they are still working, they're working from home. And for career and money, and those who may not be able to work, it's maybe coming together to making things work with what you have. Remember, gratitude. And seeing seeing what needs to be planted now, because you see all the hearts down here too. So that's fruits dropping, but also new seeds. So for work and money, either you're going to be benefiting from things you've already planted, or working towards finding that next new idea. And it's probably going to come from the family, which is not too far of a stretch, right? Everybody is sheltering in place. Not everybody. Most people are sheltering in place. And your inspirations for work and for making money are going to come from who your family is. And I realize it's not always blood relatives. It's who your family, your friends are the family you choose. So in that circle, divine guidance is for your work and career. It's going to come from your network of family. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards from the Good Tarot for the central themes on this divine guidance that we're being given for this week. Okay. That little, my stone fell over. I pick cards that just, okay. That wanted to come out, but I'm not sure which one it's related to, because I wasn't picking, so it's between one of these two. We'll see when I flip the cards over. This one? Oh, okay. That one. So let's see what the Tarot says. Got Queen of Fire on Ascension. So that's your passion, right? Your soul passion, I say, because most people think of passion more as love. It's that desire. All these words that I consider part of your fire seems to be passion. Your feelings, but this is not emotion. This is more your soul level igniting the heart, being ignited, if you will, with the ascension, which is your soul, and it being embodiment, being the embodiment of the next level that you want to be. So again, that goes with the ascension. Just want to make sure it's in the camera. Now, let's see, gratitude, 9 of Earth. And I'm going to turn this both over. Messenger of Air. Maybe the Tower's for both. Because 9 of Earth goes with your gratitude. That's your pentacles. It's basically reaping for all the work that you have done in the past, and enjoying your I don't want to say success, but fruits of your labor comes to mind. And then we have Messenger of Air. We've got these feathers and feathers, and this is more intellect, but the Tower is change, so something's changing. And I think it's more with here, in the romance and love, which is not necessarily bad, just changing, which if you are emanating, being the beacon of love that you want to be, and are able to articulate it, maybe your personal lives, personal relationships will begin to change for the better. Especially if you're ascending to a higher level. This will influence everything else, because how can it not? As you ascend to another level, your vibrations are different, and everything else is going to change. Remember, Tower card means change and a disruption of what it was. Whether it's good or bad is just your perception of whether you like that change. Okay, and we've got the Hermit over here on the professional career front. So central themes is maybe more, again, sheltering in place, introspection. And again, if you're trying to think of what's going to happen once we're released from the influences we have right now, you need maybe some timeline, and especially if you're sheltering in place with a lot of other people and you find it hard to find that space. What I like here is they've got these keys. So the keys are there. You just need to find the keys, maybe find a corner, find some space, find some solitude. Some people may be easier than others. And I'm going to use the Light Seers here for the challenges this week. They'll be against you all can't come out. I don't know why when I do this, they all want to come out. No? Okay. Oh, that one. Okay, so challenges. King of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Swords. Okay. So the challenges with introspection, ascension, and getting in touch with your soul, your intellect wanting to go off on mental. Think of it sort of like when you try to meditate and your brain gets active, and you start focusing on what the brain is saying instead of listening to what your heart. So the challenges of your ascension on your personal level, trying to get in touch with what your heart messages are, your brain, your monkey mind, is going to be a challenge to that. And with your gratitude, Well, actually, I don't see this as a challenge, except, Six of Pentacles is all about giving, right? Giving to those less fortunate. So maybe the challenge is making sure you don't overgive. Make sure you give what you can afford without being a detriment to your family. Because this is about the home, right? You want to make sure that even though you seem to have enough and you see people who don't have, give, please give, but don't overgive, where then you become on the other end and then you need somebody to help you out. So balancing your abundance, overabundance, and figuring out what, and maybe that's part of this tower here. That's where that comes in. Is maybe you haven't donated to charities that much in the past. And now that you have time to have gratitude for what you have, and then you see the abundance you do have, you can find a way to let go of the excess that you don't need right now and release it to those who are in need. And in our love life, we've got our be the light and communicate that, right? You need to be able to air communication. But we don't want to stay too much in the past. So the challenges are to start reminiscing about the past instead of thinking to the future. So that's your challenge when you start being the light and communicating. Don't try to spend time in the past of how good things were. I mean, it's nice, but don't stay there. Think forward. And challenges here with your hermit is the wanting to travel, to go to other places or to move, and that's being restricted right now. And you need, for whatever reason, more solitude. Again, this is a reading just because of the times, with the shelter in place, with COVID-19 and people's fears, having to stick with the family, your solitude, but the need to get out and go places. Be safe, be careful, don't do anything that's not needed, and if you have to, make sure that you and others are safe. If you're an at-risk individual, realize that and make sure you take precautions. If you're out helping people who are at risk, make sure you protect them so that they aren't at any risk from you. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Divine Feminine a guide for the week to help us all to turn to when we have issues, just someone if we need help on any of these topics. There it is. Ooh. Zhao, okay, I'm going to try to pronounce this, but Xu Xuanjing, the Mystic of Peace. Let me pick that up and show. Mystic of Peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. Wow. Okay. All this I've been saying. It's like focus within. Here it's ascension. You have to ascend from within. Find what your heart message is. I'm gonna read from the book to see what more information is here. Oh, right. I forgot. This one, you can't just look them up because the cards aren't in any numbered order. Sorry about that. It's usually quite easy. So I'm going to read from the book here. So if you need help, you can call out to Su Xuanjing. If I'm saying that wrong, please correct me. So Zhu Xuanjing embodies the unwavering tranquility that exists deep beneath the turbulence of our daily thoughts. She was a 12th century Taoist mystic and poet. The night before her son's birth, she had a dream that she was immersed in a red mist. This is a very auspicious sign in Chinese culture. The title given to her as a master was Free Human of Mystic Peace. The emphasis in her poetry was the power inherent in stillness. The secret of the receptive, she writes, must be sought in stillness. The way, or Taoism, is a spiritual practice of clearing the mind so that when we take action, it isn't from ego, it's from the source of life itself. So basically, before you take action, be still and make the right action from your heart. Still the mind, which usually makes, I know in my case, lots of clattering. Because it's our mind that can get in the way of what our heart needs to communicate to us. All in all, the week looks really good. It might be difficult for those people who like to be a little more mental. I'm one of those people. I have found it hard to meditate, but make the time to meditate. You can be active without being with other people. Get out in the sunshine. And for me, that's how I turn off my mind and move inward. Do that. However you need to. Find your inner peace. And be grateful. And when you find your inner peace, make sure you communicate your gratitude to your family, whether they be blood family or friend family, to all the people in your circle. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.